Hey, it's Logan Christopher from Legendary Strength. In this video I'm talking about push-ups. Do you want to go toward a one-arm push-up or elevated push-ups and eventually the handstand push-ups? First I will say this, if you want to go after one over the other, then absolutely by all means, if you have a goal, you want to be able to do it, then do that method. I'll give my opinion on it. Unilateral training, where you're working with one arm is good, but it does take a little more time, just in the sense that you're going to have to work both arms. And typically you want to work them somewhat evenly, even though one side's likely stronger than another. So by all means, you can go towards a one-arm push-up. Now I've done these in a while, it's probably going to be sloppy form. So that's good, but then I got to do a rep with the other side. For that simple reason, and that may be it, I like to do elevated push-ups and work toward handstand push-up. I'm also a huge fan of the handstand and handstand push-ups, so I like to go that route. Basically, these are going to work the same muscles of the body. The push-up does involve more pectoral recruitment and development because it's used to bring the arms this way. Handstand push-ups tend to be a little more shoulder, but in all these there is some of that going. Especially if you arch in a handstand push-up, the chest is still going to be involved. If you keep it more strict and straight, it's more just shoulder and tricep. So it does depend on what you're going for a little bit, but just doing elevated push-ups, a little easier of an exercise. The progression with this can be done a little bit easier because the one-arm push-up, really if you're keeping it very strict, can be pretty tough to work up to in a strict manner, but there's a lot more progressive steps, I'd say. With the elevation, you can just go up inch by inch, eventually work to handstand push-ups. And, much further that way. So keeping with two limbs, I think, until you can reach a full range handstand push-up, that's going to take a lot of people quite some time to do. It certainly took me a while. So that is my preferred method. I just like doing things overhead. I think the handstand push-up has lost the even more benefits. You got some coordination and balance is involved. I just like putting things overhead, so I like that overhead pressing plane a little bit more than the push-ups. But if you want to do one-arm push-ups, go for it. I just think it's a little simpler and maybe a little better to go elevated push-ups and work your way up to handstand push-ups. And if you do want a lot more information on that, be sure to check out my ultimate guide to handstand push-ups.